What are they going to ask me? This video is gonna be all about nursing interview questions. I receive a couple of suggestions on my videos saying that they want to see a video about nursing interview questions. Now, before we proceed to that, I would like to give you a few reminders first. Every question that I'm going to enumerate in this video, guys, it doesn't mean that you will encounter everything, or it doesn't mean that you won't encounter any of it. I would just like to emphasize that every interview experience will be different, and every question asked in the interview will be different. Each question will be different depending on who's included in the panel, who's going to interview you, and what job you're applying for. Now, I hope you don't hate me if I have included a certain question on this list which you feel like I shouldn't have, or I haven't included a certain question in this list which you feel like I should have. Trust me, guys, I just really want to help you. In fact, I even asked my colleagues for any suggestions so I could include them in the video, and they willingly said yes and helped me. So thank you so much. So before I say anything else unrelated to this topic, let's start. So in random order, I think I have 13 questions. And the first question is, I think, commonly asked in all interviews, and that is, tell me about yourself. This is your chance to leave a good impression, so make sure you have a good opening statement, or you leave them something that will stand out. And included in this one is, why did you choose to become a nurse? Now, there are a lot of answers out there. I mean, you could be personal. Tell them your main reason. Some interviewers are actually touched by personal answers, so who knows? You need to make sure that you again stand out. Then, since we're talking about working in the UK, another question, the second one, would be why did you choose to work abroad? Or specifically, why did you choose to work in the UK? Now, I don't know really what I answered to that question, but I think I was more of the honest type of person, and I told them the financial reasons. But again, it's up to you guys. Sorry about that, my window is open so you can hear a few noises. But anyway, it's up to you guys what to answer them. I'm just helping you out with the question and making sure that you know that this type of question is going to be asked. Then, since we're going to talk about why are you going to work in the UK, they would also be asking you, why did you choose to work with us, with our trust? You need to research, guys. So I could not stress out why you need to research on the employer that you're going to apply for. Because, you know, if you leave a few statements, like you suddenly speak about their motto, they will actually learn, they'll actually see through that and have the idea that, oh, this nurse actually researched and prepared himself or herself for this interview. Then the next one is, what do you know about our place? So I was asked, what do you know about Newcastle? And good thing, for my interview, I looked for a few videos of Newcastle, researched a bit, so I knew what to answer. So again, research, guys. Next question will be about cultures. They will be asking you, how will you be able to adjust to a different culture, or how are you with working in a team with different cultures? And the next question is about homesickness. I think they asked me this question when I had my interview for Newcastle, and the question was, how will you be able to cope up with being away with your family, or what are the things that you will do to fight homesickness? So I guess I answered about technology, you know, the use of video calls and something similar like that. So it's up to you if you want to use the same answer, but then that's my fifth question on the list. Now, my sixth question is the most important part. Well, everything is important, but I think this one weighs more, and that's the common nursing questions. So I don't think it's gonna be an identification type of question, but it will definitely be scenarios like, what if you see an unresponsive patient lying in your corridor, or a patient reacts to a blood transfusion? They might be asking you about basic life support, CPR, trending nursing issues or trending nursing topics in the news. Also, they will probably be asking about the 6 C's. Don't forget about the 6 C's. It's this one. Yes, and please do research about them. I don't want to be dwelling on them right now since we're focusing on the nursing interview questions. And then also, there will be anything about patient care. So you need to prioritize the patient first. Don't forget about that in your answers. Next question would be a different one. It will be about your strengths and weaknesses. To think about it, I think this should be included in tell me about yourself. But anyway, I think they will be asking you what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and in relation to that, they will be asking you what will you be able to contribute to the team if we hire you. So better think of your skills, knowledge, and anything related to that. The nursing work here in UK includes teaming up with a multidisciplinary team where you get to work with the physios, the dietitians, the occupational therapists. So you need to convince them that you are a good team member. Next question would be, how can you manage stress? Yes, how can you handle stress and pressure? Then another question is, describe to me your toughest situation that you've been in and how you handled it. Or describe to me a difficult situation with a patient and how you've handled it. I think interviewers like this types of scenarios because it brings out the personality of the person being interviewed. Then the next question that I have is, how do you see yourself in 5 years time, or 7 years, or 10 years time? So this is the type of question where they want to see how goal-oriented you are, how enthusiastic you are about making an improvement of yourself, doing continuing professional development. Then the last question that is definitely included in all interviews, why I think so, is why should we hire you? So there you have it, guys. Don't forget that aside from you, you're working as a nurse. Therefore, the primary thing that they want to hear from you is that you are patient-centered. At least I think that's what they want to hear. But anyways, guys, I'm not good at this either. I mean, interviews, there are a lot of them that I blew up as well. But anyways, I made some of it. Therefore, if I can, then you also can. There you have it. I hope you like this video. I hope it's been very helpful. And if you do, please hit thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to tell me anything, suggest anything like how you did with this video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell beside the subscribe word so you will be notified, like just what you hear, when I will upload a new video. Salamat na pagkita. See ya!